What if everyone on Earth got $1 billion? Tomorrow morning, you open your banking app and freeze. Your balance is no longer 3 digits, 4 digits, or even 6. It says $1 billion. The money is real. You can transfer it, withdraw it, or spend it anywhere that accepts dollars. Then you discover something even more shocking. Every other human on Earth received the same amount. For about 5 minutes, this feels like the greatest day in history. Then you try to buy breakfast. During the first few minutes, the world erupts. People run outside holding their phones in the air. Families scream, laugh, and immediately begin searching for mansions. Millions of resignation emails are sent before most offices even open. Your manager announces that the company is shutting down. Then you realize your manager quit too. You begin shopping for the usual billionaire essentials: a beachfront mansion, a private island, a sports car that makes completely unnecessary noises, maybe even a private jet, despite the fact that you have never controlled anything more complicated than a shopping cart. But there is a problem. Everyone else is shopping for exactly the same things. There are billions of new billionaires, but there are not billions of beachfront mansions. No new Ferraris appeared overnight. The planet did not suddenly manufacture 8 billion private jets. An apartment that received 3 offers yesterday now receives 3 million. One buyer offers $10 million. Another offers 100 million. A third offers their entire billion because they really like the kitchen. The owner accepts, then immediately wonders whether they sold too cheaply. By the end of the first hour, prices begin moving faster than websites can update them. A normal house costs hundreds of millions. A sports car becomes more expensive than a skyscraper used to be. Private jets become so costly that newly created billionaires start saying things like, "Honestly, economy class builds character." But luxury goods are only the first warning. Because while everyone is bidding on mansions, fewer people are going to work. The cashier at your supermarket now has $1 billion. So does the delivery driver. So does the person stocking the shelves. So does the farmer who grew the food. And waking up at 5 in the morning to transport potatoes suddenly feels less urgent. Factories begin missing shifts. Warehouses stop loading trucks. Restaurants cannot find cooks. Airports fill with passengers. But fewer baggage handlers, cleaners, mechanics, and pilots arrive. Everyone has money. But the systems that produce useful things are beginning to slow down. By lunchtime, you visit the supermarket. The parking lot is packed. Inside, people are grabbing anything they can reach, not because they need it today, because they are beginning to suspect the next delivery may never arrive. The bread shelf is almost empty. One person offers $10,000 for the final loaf. Someone else offers $1 million. Another offers $50 million. $50 million sounds ridiculous. But when you have $1 billion, it feels like spending 5% of your fortune. The bread sells. Congratulations. You are now a billionaire standing beside an empty shelf. By the afternoon, this is no longer a shopping problem. It is a supply problem. Roughly 8 billion people have each received $1 billion. That creates around $8 quintillion of new purchasing power. An 8 followed by 18 zeros. But the number of houses, hospital beds, fuel tanks, bags of rice, and working hours has barely changed. More money is chasing the same limited amount of stuff, so prices explode. A baker may charge $50 million for bread, but flour now costs billions. The truck driver delivering it wants a mansion for every journey. The mechanic repairing the truck wants fuel. And the farmer may refuse dollars completely. After all, the farmer already has $1 billion of them. The question is no longer, how much does this cost? It becomes, what could possibly convince someone to provide it? By evening, the crisis reaches essential services. Hospitals still need doctors, nurses, technicians, cleaners, drivers, electricity, medicine, and oxygen. Many workers would continue helping because people need them, but goodwill cannot operate an entire healthcare system forever. Medicine must still be manufactured. Machines must still be repaired. Ambulances need fuel. Power plants need staff. Every essential service depends on people continuing to work even though their bank accounts suggest they never need to work again. Governments would react quickly. Banks might freeze transfers. Stores could introduce purchase limits. Emergency workers might be ordered back to their jobs. Officials would appear on television and calmly announce that everything is under control. And this would be a brave statement while a sandwich costs more than an aircraft carrier used to. Governments might also freeze prices. Bread must still cost $3. Fuel must still cost $4 per gallon. But a legal price does not create more bread or fuel. If millions of buyers want the same loaf, the shelf remains empty. Private trading begins almost immediately. Someone offers a bottle of clean water for medicine. Someone else trades fuel for food. A generator becomes more valuable than a luxury car. A working refrigerator may be worth more than a suitcase filled with cash. By the second day, dollars are no longer the most useful thing to own. Food is useful. Fuel is useful. Medicine is useful. Clean water is useful. Practical skills are useful. Farmers, electricians, mechanics, doctors, engineers, and anyone who can keep essential systems running suddenly become incredibly valuable. Not because their bank balances are larger. Everyone's balance is enormous. They are valuable because their skills are still scarce. By the third day, communities begin creating new methods of exchange. Some use food, some use fuel, some trade hours of work. Businesses issue limited credits. Governments begin discussing replacement currencies. Perhaps one new dollar will equal 1 billion old dollars. Your bank balance changes from $1 billion to $1 with a single software update. Technically, you have only lost 9 zeros. Emotionally, it feels like someone stole your private island before you even bought it. But replacing the currency does not instantly fix the world. Factories still need to restart. Supply chains need to reconnect. Workers need a reason to return. And everyone must trust the new money enough to accept it. By the end of the week, the original billion-dollar gift has created some very strange winners. People who spent immediately may have exchanged their money for land, equipment, food, or energy before prices fully adjusted. People who waited may still have $1 billion that buys almost nothing. Owners of farms, mines, factories, ships, and power infrastructure continue controlling things society actually needs. So even though every bank account began with the same number, the real world quickly becomes unequal again. Because equality in money is not the same as equality in resources, and this reveals the difference between money and wealth. Money is a number used to claim valuable things. Wealth is access to the valuable things themselves. A safe home, reliable food, useful tools, energy, time, knowledge, and the work of other people. You can add unlimited zeros to every bank account on Earth, but you cannot create unlimited houses, doctors, wheat, fuel, or hours in the day. So yes, tomorrow morning you might wake up as a billionaire, you might celebrate, you might quit your job. You might offer $50 million for breakfast. But by the end of the week, the most valuable thing in your home may not be your bank card. It may be a loaf of bread, because if everyone becomes a billionaire, everyone receives more money, but no one automatically becomes rich. And if you enjoy impossible questions taken far too seriously, subscribe to Muchverse.